Right. I'm periscoping. Hi, Walker. How are you? Hi, Miss Riri 40. Let's see. How's everybody doing today? It is Thursday. I don't know what the weather is like there. I was trying to play a little bit of music. Hi, Laquita. McClarity. How are you, Ladybug? Are you at Epic? Are you going to Epic this week? I wanted to play you a little bit of this song. I just love the song. Hello, are you going to Epic this week? Let's see a little bit of this song. So hope you guys are having a great, hello, how are you? Hope you guys are enjoying a great week. It is, okay, Saturday evening, okay. So listen, I just wanted to have a very quick conversation, a little bit of hard conversation about, relationships and love and all that good stuff that a lot of us ladies, we do talk about a lot. And I just wanted to encourage you. I have come across a lot of women, and I'm sure men too, but I don't always talk to men about relationships like I do with women. And I noticed that so many women, we carry a lot of, oh Lord, who thinks of that type of stuff? Hi, Miss Lady K. We carry a lot of baggage. We carry a lot of leftover, or what I don't like to call it baggage, because, I think that, I don't think of it as baggage. I think of it as life. Hello. I think of it as life experience, and I think of it as carryover. We carry over a lot of different things from relationships gone good, relationships gone bad, our parents. We're wired as women. We're wired as incubators. Hi. And so, hello from Memphis, Tennessee. Thank you for joining. I'm in Oklahoma City. And so I just want to encourage you, ladies, to just really invest in knowing your worth. I think when we know who we are, when we know what we offer, when we know what we bring to the table, it's easier for us to identify. It's easier for us to pull into ourselves somebody that is going to treat us the way we deserve to be treated. A lot of times we find ourselves in different relationships because we don't really know our worth yet. We don't know what we deserve, and we settle, and we participate in love. Hello, Prophetic. Thank you for joining my scope. We participate in love. And let me just tell you this, ladies. God has given you something very wonderful called intuition. Or you can call it a knowing. Or you can call it, oh, these trolls on today. I'm trying to block this person. Hold on. Or you can call it intuition, you can call it a knowing, you can call it being spiritually keen or aware. We have this thing that's on the inside of us. And typically, give me hearts, ladies and gentlemen, if you have ever been in a relationship and from the very beginning you knew it wasn't going to be good for you. Okay. But you stuck around anyway. You knew it was going to be bad. Look at all those hearts. You knew it was going to be tragic, but you decided to keep yourself in a specific relationship because you just wanted to see what it was going to turn out to be. And I want to tell you to begin to understand, first of all, I believe that the intuition that we have, that God has given us, the knowing, whatever we want to call it, I believe God gives us that because sometimes we're not wanting to be, and let's just be honest, sometimes when it comes to relationships, we don't want to listen to God, right? I mean, let's just be honest. Sometimes God will tell us this person's not for you. But because we're interested. And here's the thing about women. My pastor always says I can't say the word today. We're irrevocably curious, right? And we're wired. Most women are wired for relationship. When God created us, we woke up and we were in a relationship, right? And so we relationships are so very important to us. And sometimes men will get all big-headed and excited because, oh, she likes me, I got her number. But we're wired for relationships. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're wired to do. And men are wired to want to conquer things or want to pursue. You know, they like the chase of everything because they're wired for that. Their wiring is hunters, and that's how they're wired. And so sometimes we take so much clout and not realizing so much of who we are is basic instincts. And so I want to encourage you with that God has put a honing device on the inside of you. He's giving you what I call, today I'm calling it this, a worth meter. Right? You have a worth meter, and your worth meter will tell you when you encounter somebody, even when it comes to friendships. Even when it comes to friendships, our worth meter will let us know, is this person good for me? Right? Or is this person going to be bad for me? And I want you to begin to trust your instinct. I want you to begin to trust that thing. Hello, Cleopatra. Thank you for that. I want you to be able to begin to trust that instinct on the inside of you. And listen, don't be afraid to let something go when you know it's not good for you, right? Or if God is speaking to you about letting something go, don't be afraid, because chances are when you eliminate fear, right? Because a lot of times we stay in things because we're like, well, this isn't what I need, but it's better than nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? We keep a man around because it's like, at least I got a man, it's better than nothing. But as long as you're keeping somebody in a position, you're not open and available for God and for life to send you the one that's supposed to be in the position. Do you know what I'm saying? So I want you to begin to ask God in areas where you've had fear about letting relationships go, where you've had fear of being alone, right? Where you've had that fear. I want to ask you and encourage you to begin to ask God, or hi, Miss Angela, to begin to ask God to remove that fear. Because as long as fear is in the way, let me just tell you this, you're going to continue to attract what you don't want. Why is that?
Thank you for the hearts.
Yes, thank you for the hearts. As long as you are, hi, the Realtor Life. Yes, thank you so much, Miss Angela. I had a great day yesterday. As long as you are operating in fear, you're going to continue to attract what you don't want. Here's why. Because faith and fear, I'm great, how about yourself? Both have a honing device. It's like a magnet, right? And so do you remember, a lot of us, we talk about Job. We're like, well, God sent an attack on Job. But what we don't realize when we go back and we read that scripture, the Bible tells us, thank you so much. The Bible tells us I had to do something different. When you have your birthday coming up, you want different hair. So this is my different hair, birthday hair. But, the Bible tells us that the thing that Job least feared, the thing that he feared, came up on him, right? Now, how did that happen? That happened because his fear, outweighed his faith in such a way that thank you so much, the Realtor Life, that his fear became a honing device. And so he attracted what he didn't want, right? So it's so important that we begin to allow, we begin to, I'm an Aries. Yeah, March the 30th. How about you? Are you a Pisces?
This is my mom's
I'm an Aries. I'm sorry, I didn't hit that button. Okay, when's your birthday?
This is my mom's different birthday here.
Yes, it's my birthday here. So I just want to encourage you with that. Begin to ask God to do something with your fear, and then you work on it as well. In moments, I was at a Les Brown conference yesterday, and one of the things I love that he said is, let me find the exact quote. He said, our thoughts have magnetic power. And I thought, man, and I mean, of course we know March 3rd. Okay. Of course we know that to be faith, right? We know he's a believer. But have you ever had something happen where, say, you were thinking about somebody and they called you, or you were thinking about somebody and you bumped into them, or you were thinking about somebody and they reached out to you? If you've ever had that happen to me, give me some amen hearts, because I want to know that you guys know what I'm talking about. Hello, Jasmine Ministries. Okay, so you have had that. So what happens is our thoughts have magnetic power. Right? And so that's why it's so important to understand your worth. And don't base your worth on what other people have valued you at, or are you comparing yourself to Team Pisces? Okay, 3-6 Pisces. Yeah, I'm an Aries girl. I have several friends that are Pisces, so you guys are great people. But I want you to understand that it's so important for you the reason why it's important for you to understand your worth is because what you believe about yourself is what you attract into yourself. Because our thoughts have magnetic powers, right? Is that what he said? Yeah. Hello from Russia. Thank you for joining my scope. So I want to just encourage you. Number one.
Is anybody popping up from London.
No, not yet. My daughter's name is London, so she says, anybody popping up from London? You want to say hi?
Hi.
She has on makeup today. Is she not a hoot? She's something. But I want to, number one, encourage you to release every negative experience you've had in your relationships. I want you, the Bible says, forgetting those things that are behind you. I want you to release it. I want you to let it go. I don't want you to no longer look at your past relationships as a benchmark, hello, bonjour, for what's possible in your future. Right? So number one, I want you to let go of any past hurt, any past damage from your past relationships. Number three, I want you to forgive yourself, and I want you to forgive the people in your past who might have hurt you in your relationships. Number four, I want you to, what's the other thing I was going to say? God, that's my train of thought. What have I been talking about? I need some sleep. Number four, I want you, to begin to redefine your worth, right? And number five, I want you to make a commitment to yourself. Thank you so much. That you're going to obey your instincts. You're going to obey when you hear that voice, or you know that God is speaking to you, or God is telling you something about a relationship. When you know, because when you think back over your life and you look at the number of times that you've been given clues or your instincts or whatever you want to call it, and you look back and you ignored it, and when you look back over your life and you see the bad results of what took place because you ignored it, I want you to begin to trust your instincts. Right? And I want you to begin to believe for the highest possibility as it pertains to relationships and even for your life. But I want you to understand that you deserve somebody that'll love you, somebody that's patient with you, right? Somebody that's willing to understand you. And I want to tell you this. This is what I believe about relationships. I believe that you should only get in a relationship with somebody who is your best friend, or close to it, like a really, really good friend. And the reason why I say that is, hello, from, I don't know what that means. The reason why I say that
Hello from Russia.
Is when you think about any of your friendships, I'm talking about your really good friendships. When you think about your really good friendships, I mean, it's just a perfect match. You can tell them anything. They can tell you anything. They know secrets about you that nobody else knows, right? So if you end up marrying or dating somebody who's like a best friend, when you get into a relationship, it's not so much focused on the role of being a boyfriend, a girlfriend, husband, or wife. Because a lot of times it's the roles that kills our relationships.
From Russia?
It's the roles that kill our relationship. Because we have these expectations attached to the roles. But if you end up just simply marrying your best friend or dating your best friend or a really, really good friend, and you only get and you only marry to protect the friendship. Do you know what I'm saying? I hope this is making sense. Then whenever you have hardships come, you're doing life with your friend. Thank you for the amen hearts. So it's not such a you're not going through as many struggles in the relationship, because you're doing life together with your friend, if that makes sense. So anyways, I just want to challenge you with that. That's my scope. It's a relationship scope today. I do hope that it was helpful. I'll be doing more relationship scopes as I'm working on my book for men. God gave me a really interesting revelation about men and providing, and the men being providers. And I'm just trying to decide if I want to put it in the book because it's kind of a little harsh. It's not harsh, but it's challenging. It'll be challenging for men. This concept he gave me. But anyways, hi Bryce, man. Thank you for joining my scope. I hope that was helpful. I hope that it made sense. And I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Today is Thursday, so we're on Friday Eve. Can you believe that we're already almost in April? Like tomorrow's April Fool's Day. I just can't even believe it. It seems like the year just started and now we're already in April. It's crazy. So anyways, thank you all for joining. Thank you for the amen hearts. I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. And I'll say it like I always say.
Mama, can I say it? Smile, God's calling you, and the Lord is here. Till next time, I'm Elizabeth Sharp.
And I'm Anesha Alexandria Sharp.
Till next time, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You guys have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you for your time. I know time is so precious, and I thank you for spending yours with me.
Bye-bye,
Bye-bye.
Russia.